All right, preschool, are you ready to continue on with our letter of the week? This is our W. And how did it go writing W's yesterday? Oh, I know. You guys did awesome because you're just that great. I know you didn't have any problem whatsoever making these wonderful letter W's. Now, we've had a lot of fun this week. Yesterday, we talked about whales and walruses in the water, and before that, we have talked about wagons and wheels, and what else have we talked about? Do you remember? We keep wondering and what if and all these other, let's see, I think we had a, what is this thing? A window. Good job. We had a window. Now I wonder what else starts with the letter W. Are you ready? Here is our W, our big W, and our little w, our uppercase W, and our lowercase w. And in here, oh, I almost hate to share this with you because it is one of my all-time favorites. It is a piece of watermelon. Watermelon. We're really good. Oh, I didn't eat it. I would share with you. It is a watermelon. And then, if recess is over and we need to know it's time to come in, what does Mrs. Ryan blow? The whistle. That's right, whistle. And let's see what else. Oh, we already talked about this one. Here is our, from yesterday, our wagon, and it has how many wheels? Oh, let me set this down. All right, here is our wagon, and we're going to see how many wheels did it have. I don't need the bug to help me count. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wheels, wheels on this wagon. But I know that wasn't the only thing left in there. Let's see what else was in there. So we have been planting trees and seeds, and they need some water out of the watering can, don't they? Here's some water for your plants. Water for your watering can. And then we need to keep track of the time. We can't be just staying up all hours of the day. So I'm going to put this on my wrist, and it's going to be a watch to wear, wear on my wrist. Do you see that? So I have a watch on my wrist. Oh, wrist. Also, it sounds like an R, but it really is a W. So here we go. I was wondering, the last one in here, I want you to see. Let me set them down. Hold on. All right, I was wondering if you remember the song. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. What did they climb the hill for? Do you remember? Do you know? Do you remember our picture? They had to get the water, but they climbed a hill to get water from what? Was there a faucet up there? No, it was a well. The well. We have different wells. They are, most of our wells now aren't like open up at the top. You don't have to crank it up. You just pretty much turn on your faucet and your water comes out. But this is what their kind of well would have looked like. So here we go. Here's Jack and Jill's well. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water from the well. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. So they need to be more careful next time they visit the well. Good job. Now, I was wondering if you would be able to help me read a story today. Um, I know that, I don't know if you actually have seen him or not. My son used to be a super big fan of Bob the Builder. And Bob's friend, right here, her name was Wendy. There we have it. There is our W right there. And Wendy helps out. Now, I want you to help me read this story. There's going to be some pictures in here that you are going to be able to help me out with. But first, I'm going to turn to the title page. That's right. Here's our W again for Wendy. And we have Allison Inches. Who is Allison Inches? You're right, the author. And we know that author writes the story. Author writes the story. Author writes the story. That's why she came first. And here we were on the title page. And it says Terry Chico. Who is Terry Chico? You're right again. Good job. The illustrator. And we know that illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, which means she made the pictures for Wendy helps out. Okay, now if there's a picture, I want you to help me read that part of the story. Okay, are you ready? Choo! Now, do you know who that is? This is Bob. This is Bob the Builder. So when you see his picture right there, Bob, I want you to say Bob. So can you say it? Bob. Bob has a cold. Aw, poor Bob. That's miserable. Now, if you see this letter there, I hope so. You recognize that W? That word is who. Say it with me. Who. Who. And it does start with the letter W. But then so does this one. Do you see that W? This is will. Will. So who will help us fix the, what do you think that is? That's right. There it is. Road. Did you say it? Road. Ask the machines. I can, said, who is that? Wendy. That's right. Wendy. There's our W of the day. Good job. Hooray! Okay, if you've seen it, you know who that is. If you haven't, his name is Lofty. Can you say that? Lofty. Good job. So hooray, Lofty cheered. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. I can mix the, do you know what that is? Cement. That's right, cement. I can mix the cement. Said, do you know who that is? That is Dizzy, because he spins around and he makes the cement. He stirs all the cement up. And then they said, I can spread the cement. Good job, right there. Said Muck. Now his name right here is Muck. And I can roll it. And this guy here is Rolly. See Rolly? There you got him. Good job. Everybody's pitching in to help. Isn't that awesome? Now the machines went to, there's a went. Went. The machines went to another W word. Work. Work. Right there. Work. And do you remember what that was? Dizzy. That's right. Good job. Dizzy. Mix the, what was that? Cement. Good job. Then, who is it? Dizzy saw a, what is that? Ball. That's right. Good job. Good reading, guys. Look, a ball, shouted Dizzy. Watch me score. Uh-oh. What is that? The letter W again. Watch me score. And Dizzy kicked the ball. Oh, you guys are such great readers. Good job. Splat. Oops, said, who's that? Dizzy, good job. I am stuck in the wet. There's another W word. wet cement. Lofty to the rescue. Oh my goodness, look at that. He's covered in wet cement. Dizzy. Back to, do you remember this word? Work. Back to work, said Wendy. Good job. The road must be fixed by 5 o'clock. Mix, pour, roll. Can you say that with me? Mix, pour, roll. Mix, pour, roll. One more time. Mix, pour, roll. Good job. We did it, said the machines. Oh, and I see another W. We did it, said the machines. Wendy cut the tape at 5 o'clock. Hooray! They made it. The road, did you see it? Road is fixed, said Wendy. Good job. Choo! Thanks, Wendy, said Bob. Good job. You are welcome, Bob, said Wendy. I see another W word. Welcome. 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 Then it was time for, what do you think that is? Bed. Good job. Good night, Bob. Good night, Wendy. Poor Bob. He really needs to get some sleep. He is not feeling well. Good night, Lofty, Rolly, Scoop, and Dizzy. Oh, look at all the machines. They do look tired, don't they? Oh, my goodness. Choo, said, remember who this was? Muck. Oh no, is Muck getting the cold too? I hope not. Now, excellent job reading this story with me. You should be so proud of yourselves from all that great reading. Good job. But did you happen to notice how many W words there were in this story? So many W words. In fact, I was wondering today, do you think you could look around and see if you could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Can you find in your house 9 things that begin with the letter W? And you think you can do it? I hope you can, because we're going to talk about the letter, silly Mrs. Ryan, the number 9 right now, okay? All right, here it is. Now, these happen to be snails. Snails. What do you think the snails start with? Not a number, but a letter. Silly Mrs. Ryan, I know. Snails do start with the letter S. Good job. But there happens to be how many of them here? Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 snails. So I want you to creep around your house like a snail and see if you can find 9 things that start with the letter W, like window and water, and what else could you find? And then when you've done that, I want you to come back and work on the number 9. You are going to have a lot of fun with the number 9 because it starts out with a little curve at the, where do we start our numbers at? From the top, from the top, from the top, 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 from the top, from the top, from the top, 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 from the top, from the top, from the top, top, top. We start our numbers from the top. And how many snails did we have? Do you remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a 9 that we're starting at the top. And it's really fun because you start with a little curve and then you get to go straight down. So you start, whoop, boom. Ready? Whoop, boom. Now, the fun part about practicing this is your snails get you all ready to be wiggling your pencil, because you start in the center of your snail, and or you could start at the bottom of your snail and woo, or woo, and start in the middle, woo. And that's going to give you that feel. That's going to give you that feel of coming around to make your number 9. And then all you have to do is just poof, drop an anchor. So here we go. We've got it. We start in the center and we go whoosh, drop an anchor. Right here. Practice it with me. Whoosh, drop an anchor. So when you're down here tracing your number 9s, you're going to go whoosh, drop an anchor. And don't forget to come all the way back to the top. Seems kind of strange, I know, but you're making like a tiny curve to back to the top and drop in the anchor. So I think you'll have really good luck making your number 9s after you've found 9 things in your house that start with the letter W. So this is a lot of drawing and working. We'd better get those fingers ready to go. Here they go. 1 little, 2 3 little bubbles, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little bubbles, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little bubbles, 10 little bubbles go pop, 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 and pop them at me. Pop, 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 pop them at yourself. Pop, 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 pop them back and forth. Pop, 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 pop them to the ceiling or the sky. Pop, 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 pop them to the floor or the ground. Pop, 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 and play some piano. I think, was there someone? I thought maybe there was someone playing piano behind. He's over on that one. We'll have to go take a look. In fact, after we blow our bubbles, maybe Mrs. Ryan can try to move my camera and see if we can find it. So right now, let's blow our bubbles, okay? Okay, here they come. Ready? Oh no, that was not very many bubbles. They're all blowing away much too fast, guys. Mrs. Ryan is not having good luck. I think as good as it's going to be today, guys. Silly weather. Weather, see? I told you you'd be having an easy time finding all of those W's in your home. Now, let's see if Mrs. Ryan can move the camera to show you the piano. In the meantime, why don't you play some air piano? Are you playing? Do you see him? There he is. He's playing the piano. Does he play it upside down? What a fun day.